than they were last year. I mean, that says an awful lot about this side, who have had a lot of injuries, who have at times had no recognised front men to play with. They've been chopping and changing, and I think it says great things for them that they've managed to get 12 points more than they had this time last year. Do you think Gascoigne looks edgy?
They're ready. No sign of Celtic, who are keeping them waiting. It's always an interesting psychological battle that goes on pre-match, isn't it?
I think they're just waiting. They're ready. They're keen to get on with it. Tommy Burns probably just getting a few things said. It is a big day for them. I think Celtic would take a point and go away from here as well, Richard. But
do you really?
I do. I honestly believe they'd take a share of the spoils. But I think Celtic, of the both sides, can't afford to lose the game.
See, Rangers would be presumably be happy with a draw, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't they? Like, both teams want to win the game. I think that's fair. But I think both would take a draw. Rangers can lose the game and still go on and win the title. But I think Celtic, to win the title, can't afford defeat today. And I think that'll be in the back of the mind.
He's on his own there for a moment, Paul McStay, but the rest of the Celtic team have joined him. They do look fairly relaxed as well, don't they?
They're confident, that's why. Both teams in good runs.
It's a huge game. In ordinary circumstances, these are extraordinary circumstances. They're calling it a title decider. Let's go to Ibrox and join our match commentators this afternoon, Billy McNeil and Rob Hawthorne.
And it truly is an awesome atmosphere that these two teams are coming out to at Ibrox. A wall of noise generated by these passionate supporters for what is already being billed as the derby of the decade. A match that normally symbolises more than football, but football really this week has been put into perspective by the tragedy at Dunblane. And before the match, the teams stand in a minute's silence. A bridge built across British football's greatest divide in solemn memory of the youngsters and their teacher who died in Dunblane last week. For today's match, Rangers, without long-term injury Richard Gough, are relieved to have Gordon Petric fit after he sustained a hip injury in the Scottish Cup tie against Caledonian Thistle last week. With David Robertson suspended, Alex Cleland comes in on the left, and return of Stuart McCall displaces Peter Van Vossen. Eric Bow Anderson is on the bench, Ali McCoist is retained. Billy McNeil.
Yeah, it's an interesting line-up, and I think Stuart McCall's got a great responsibility to win that midfield battle in there, to give Gascoigne that little bit of space and room.
Celtic have made 3 changes to the team that scored twice in the last 2 minutes against Dundee United. Tommy Boyd returns after suspension. John Collins makes a comeback after injury. And Phil O'Donnell makes his first start since January the 20th. He comes in for Simon Donnelly.
Yeah, I think Tommy Burns has really recognised that that midfield area is going to be so vitally important. And he's put in John Collins, he's put in Phil O'Donnell there. The worry for me would be if he can provide a little bit of width that he needs at times.
Well, Celtic have already been formed in their pre-match huddle to motivate themselves, but no motivation needed as Jim McCluskey, today's referee, prepares to get the match underway. Rangers very much the standard bearers in the Scottish Premier League. start the match. Celtic have been winning a lot of plaudits this season for artistic merit and the sort of football that they've been playing, but Rangers have been winning when it matters, and coming into this match, that's the key thing. Rangers always seem to pull things out of the bag when it matters most. Ibrox, the place to be. All these players have been fending off thousands of inquiries all week from people requesting tickets for the match. John Brown's experience will be crucial for Rangers. And these first 5 minutes, crucial for players on both sides, no matter how much experience they've got. Their first touch will be crucial to settle themselves. Ball turned into touch by Alex Cleland for a throw into Celtic. It's the 240th league derby. Rangers very much have had the advantage. They've won 93 compared with Celtic 74. But Celtic know that the onus is on them to get the right result here today, because victory for Rangers and the title could all but be decided. An early break from Brian Laudrup. McCoist has gone into the middle, joined in the attack by Craig Moore. And the ball is turned behind for the first corner, and the first real test that this Celtic defence has faced from the kicking of Brian Laudrup. But Laudrup's placed it, in fact, for Gascoigne to take. Gascoigne with a kick. He's really hyped up for this occasion. Andreas Tom. He doesn't think he's 10 yards away, Gascoigne. Petric who was in there. And Celtic survive. Ball hit by McStay against McCoist. Who's a hardy veteran of these sort of battles, wins the referee's verdict. Tosh McKinley. Tommy Boyd restored to the Celtic first team after suspension. That's Grant to Van Hooijdonk. He's going to be a tricky customer for Rangers to deal with, as they know already from the previous meeting between the teams earlier in the season, when he scored the equaliser that left the match at 3-3. It's a good ball from McStay to McKinley. And they're looking to set Collins away. A stumble by Moore might have given him the opportunity that he sensed, but Petric was there. The pressure on McLaren from Collins forces him to concede the throw. What about the early exchanges then, Billy?
It's quite interesting, because Celtic are obviously trying to create a little bit of width with O'Donnell and Collins, but I think down this right-hand side, O'Donnell's going to try and attract Alex Cleland to allow a little bit of space to occur there, so that McNamara can break into that from deeper positions.
Here's Gascoigne. What sort of mood will he be in today? Are we to see the magic or the mystery of the man? Scored plenty of goals for Rangers this season, but he's also collected a lot of bookings, a dozen along the way. Laudrup. It's a brave attempt by Phil O'Donnell to keep it in play. It was in vain, as it turned out. Laudrup. Now Gascoigne. Laudrup and Gascoigne, the two players whose magic could really turn the match in the home side's favour. Here's Jackie McNamara, who's on duty with the Scottish under-21 side in Hungary in the week. Number 11, Collins. This is Boyd. ground, straight to Grant. Clearance goes to Miller. Petric. Rangers looking to get into their passing stride, and that one's going to stray from Miller. McNamara. O'Donnell, Cleland has gone within. And it was an unfortunate stumble from the Celtic man, and what were we saying about the first 5 minutes being so crucial for players settling themselves? That won't be too helpful to O'Donnell. Challenge from Hughes on the hoist. McCoist. McCall in there to challenge John Collins. McCall, such a committed and workmanlike player. Here's Boyd. Petric and McLaren covering. McCall under pressure from McStay has clipped it forward. This is Laudrup. McCall's got into the area, and Hughes' challenge there will require some action. Laudrup claims he's been hit in the face by Hughes.
He certainly caused a problem as early as this in the game, and I don't think there's an intentional knock there, but possibly bearing in mind this game and the attitude of the fan, the referee was right to give a foul.
The free kick, but no more. Certain allowances may have to be made, certainly in the early exchanges of a match like this, with the tension rife. It's Gascoigne's free kick. McCoist was going for it, but Hughes was up there behind it. Here's Moore. Can't squeeze it across. Clearance made by McNamara to Collins. McNamara again. Van Hooydonk's available on the right-hand side, but he can't find him. Goalkeeper Marshall now has. Big 6 feet 5 inches tall striker Van Hooydonk. Playing it into the sort of position where they would have hoped Van Hooydonk himself was. Tom was there and he was offside. Van Hooydonk and Tom really have linked up so well this season for Celtic.
They have. They've been a very promising partnership, but in that situation, I think Andreas Tom's got... He can see across the line at the back, and he really shouldn't straight into an offside position there.
Cleland. O'Donnell. Petric strong, standing in his way. This is Moore. Paul McStay. Key figure the last time Celtic won the championship under Billy McNeill's stewardship. McStay on that occasion scored a crucial goal in the March match against Rangers, which Celtic won on their way to taking the title. In the build-up to this game, people have been straining to remember one more significant. 3 points to gap at the top. Celtic know that they're one tantalising win away from drawing level on points with Rangers, who dominated the Scottish League with 7 successive wins. Gascoigne trying to show his trickery, and McStay initially cut it out. McCall keeps the ball rolling for Rangers, and this is Laudrup. Gascoigne's moved up ahead. Well read by John Hughes. Burst on here for Boyd. McCall trying to track the run. Van Hooijdonk available on the right-hand side. This is Andy Tom. Trying to find a way through. Boyd's continued his run. McCall was desperately trying to get back there, but it was goalkeeper Gorham who had to throw his body at Boyd's effort.
Superb run by Tom Boyd. This is initial ploy. Andreas Tom keeps his head, sends the ball in there, but all credit to Stuart McCall. He doesn't let go of the opportunity that afforded itself to Boyd, and at the end of the day, he pushes him at that tight angle to allow the goalkeeper to make the save.
McKinley's corner coming out to Tom. And they were trying to rescue it in the form of John Hughes, but it had actually gone behind the line.
Careless marking it to back by Rangers here, and it allows Andreas Tom a header there, but nothing that's ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
All back with Gordon Marshall, his opposite number Andy Gorham already pressed into action. Gorham a key figure in the fact that the scoreline was 0-0 in the previous meeting of the sides. That was a New Year's meeting at Celtic Park. And Phil O'Donnell, who's playing today, really pressed Gorham into action on that occasion with a shot that he had to tip onto the post. And the early indications are that Rangers will have to rely on their trusty goalkeeper again. Gascoigne allowing Tom to progress no further, and while Tom lies injured, play continues to flow, but that ball from Laudrup is too short for Clement. Tom is standing again, not looking too comfortable still after that challenge from Gascoigne, but gradually running the injury off. McKinley. Here's Tom. Solid challenge from McLaren to prevent Van Hooijdonk getting there. They're looking for Van Hooijdonk now. Clearance by Brown. McStay. Here's Tom. Rangers fans voicing their displeasure at what they saw as an exaggerated reaction to Gascoigne's challenge. This is McNamara. Paul McStay. Can unleash a pretty useful shot, McStay, if he gets in the right positions. McKinley has won the throw-in. Rangers guarding against 3 Celtic players inside their own penalty area. Van Hooijdonk, Tom and O'Donnell are all in there. It was aimed towards Tom. That was John Brown reaching with a headed clearance. Gascoigne. Now he's fouled by John Collins.
It's tough at the moment in midfield. There's a lot of tackles going in there, and I think the referee was right there. John Collins claimed he got the ball, but I don't think he did.
Brown. Here's Laudrup. O'Donnell sticking with him. Good skills from Laudrup, a tricky cross. McCoist will attack it. Gordon Marshall knows he's going to be in for a battering.
Superb skills from Laudrup. It really is intricate stuff, and he makes enough room for himself, sends the ball too close to the goalkeeper, but well taken by the goalkeeper, but lovely ball into the middle. Lovely bit of play before it as well from Laudrup.
Stay. And this is McNamara pressing for a call-up to the full Scottish squad with the performances he's been turning in this season. O'Donnell has lost out. Miller's initial challenge. This is Gascoigne. Laudrup. And the pass sold Gascoigne short. McStayer's won it. This is Tom. There are two Rangers defenders between he and Van Hooijdonk, who's moving into the middle. Tom taking on Brown. And a corner. The best bet there for Andreas Tom. First quarter of an hour has passed very quickly. It's fast and furious stuff. Gorham has already been extended and may be extended again here. Hughes coming forward to join the attack. It's Collins' kick. Clarence header away. McStay. Challenging Collins successfully, releasing McCoist. First time ball through to Laudrup. And that was a crucial challenge from Jackie McNamara to prevent Laudrup getting through. Boyd winning the challenge well, and getting it back from Van Hooijdonk. O'Donnell's made the charge. This is McKinley. Taking on Moore, getting the cross in. McCall for Rangers. Chance here for Tom. Blockers by Petric. Now more silky skills from Gascoigne until he's dispossessed. Gascoigne not allowed the freedom of movement like Collins, and then furious that the free kick has been awarded to Celtic.
He's certainly put a power of work in as early as this in the game, Gascoigne. He does get the ball there. He's perhaps that little bit unfortunate, but he's already been an influence the game. When he's got control, he's able to go at players, take them out of the game, and lay some good passes away.
Gascoigne being watched by England coach Terry Venables. Free kick for Celtic. Will it be Van Hooijdonk or will it be Collins? It's Van Hooijdonk! And the home fans relieved to see that one go wide.
It's in a good area and a good position for him, but always well wide of the post. And you know, I think to beat a goalkeeper of Gorham's class from that, you've got to do something special, and that one wasn't up to it.
May just have been a little element of concern that it got through the wall. But wide of Gorham's target. Despite the intensity of the atmosphere here, home advantage hasn't really counted for much in recent derby games. Rangers haven't beaten Celtic here in the league for 3 years. Trevor Stephen got the goal on the last time that occurred, back in 1993. Here's Van Hooijdonk. O'Donnell had continued his run, and Cleland holds him off. It's the 5th meeting of the teams this season, and Celtic haven't yet beaten Rangers. The only 2 domestic defeats that they've suffered in the entire campaign have been at the hands of their old firm rivals. So plenty of scores to settle, as well as that massive incentive of drawing level at the top of the table. Laudrup. And Rangers win the throw. Gascoigne. And there is again the foul by Grant.
He's so dangerous in this position. He goes straight at opponents here. Peter Grant's no option, I think, to make the challenge. Does bring him down. The referee again rightly gives it the foul, but Gascoigne is proving to be a real threat at the minute. He looks as though he's ready to explode.
And Gascoigne is always a threat with a free kick. What can he conjure from here? It's the wall. And he's won a corner. Never really sure which side of Gascoigne's game we're going to see. Drawn, Rangers level on corners, and Gascoigne himself will take it. Petric. Made the run from the edge of the penalty area, wide of the upright.
Lots of movement from Rangers in the box. A good ball in the middle for Petric's attack. Doesn't quite get a good connection with the ball. He gets up, but doesn't really make the proper connection. But there was a lot of movement from Rangers there, and they did at the end of the day get their header towards target.
A lot of hype and attention on both teams in the build-up to this match, but Rangers did insist on being left alone for an hour yesterday to practice their set pieces, their free kicks and their corners. Both teams have been forced into retreat in the build-up to the game just to get a little bit of solitude and quiet. Here's Collins, and now Tosh McKinley joins the attack. Looking for Van Hooijdonk. Two players were on him, Brown and Cleland, and he was manhandling both.
It's one of those searching crosses, and Van Hooijdonk doesn't really make a positive attempt at going to it. I think his timing was wrong there and gave away a foul rather needlessly.
Scotland's top scorer this season with 24 goals. Pierre Van Hooijdonk actually had a quiet scoring start to the season, but has had a tremendous run recently. Given away by Cleland. That's Tom. Rangers throw taken by Alex Cleland, making the most of his opportunity with David Robertson out through suspension. A lot of space here for Rangers and for Stuart McCall, and more on his right. Miller. Petric. Headed on by Moore. This is Laudrup. Gascoigne and McCoyster in the box. Good trickery from Laudrup. Looking for McCoyster, and O'Donnell was there. It needed stealthy defending there from O'Donnell.
Again, it's super skills from Laudrup, and both he and Gascoigne have got the ability to tear defences apart, and that's a tremendous ball into it. It eliminates the goalkeeper. Alan McCoyster, unfortunately, wasn't in a position to attack it, but well done to Phil O'Donnell for tracking back.
More tracking back to be done now. Gascoigne with a corner. The glancing header from Moore. And the clearance by McKinley. Grant got there ahead of Gascoigne. This is McCall. The ball to Cleland. Gascoigne's let it go. And then as he went for the return, he thought he'd been caught by John Hughes. But the referee, who really needs panoramic vision in a match like this, didn't see anything wrong with the challenge. Gascoigne let it go and hoped for the return from McCoist. Here's McNamara. Ball from Van Hooijdonk, too short for O'Donnell. And it was kept in play by Miller. Paul McStay. McNamara. Miller matching his every stride, but McNamara thought he'd got clear, only then to be distracted by Cleland. Now, a moment ago, did Paul Gascoigne have cause for complaint?
It was at the end of a nice movement by Rangers, but I don't think that John Hughes made a deliberate attempt to stop Gascoigne there, and I think he saw that the ball was going to be out his reach and maybe tried to play it to the referee, but it didn't come from him. But I don't think there was any deliberate foul by John Hughes. The Rangers game plan, Rob, up until now has worked very well for them because they're content to give Celtic the ball in the deeper areas, and Laudrup and McCoist have got an added responsibility to look after the two wide fullbacks of Celtic, and it's worked very well for them. And when they get the ball, they look to have more of a threat than Celtic possess.
Gascoigne. McCall's drive. Well, Marshall might have been caught on the hop there. I don't think he was quite expecting McCall to try his luck from that distance.
Again, it's a good move by Rangers, and I think you're always entitled to try that type of thing, but at the end of the day, it was well fielded by Marshall. But it's a type of thing that, going through a packed defence, going through a load of defenders, you might get a little deflection at times.
Might have hoped that maybe an uneven surface would have carried it beyond Marshall. Wasn't to be, and this time McCoist is offside. McCoist sees the flag late. Celtic, so far, have the majority of possession, but it will concern them that they haven't transformed that into goals as yet. With 17 minutes to go to half-time.
I think equally, Rob, a lot of that possession has been afforded them by Rangers. They're allowing them to have the ball in their own half. They haven't really threatened positively the Rangers back division, and really Gorham has had a very quiet afternoon till now.
On one occasion he's been called upon to keep out Tommy Boyd, although Stuart McCall helped him in that task. Brown saw the opportunity opening up for him, delivers to Laudrup. Cleland has made the run into the area. Laudrup holds it up long enough. Really is a torrid time for Celtic defenders when this man Laudrup's in possession. McCall. Going to go straight to McKinley. Launch towards Peter Grant. McLaren has it covered. Miller. Nice controlled header back to Gascoigne, and what a great ball that is to Laudrup. Miller has moved into the area, wants it played now. And Marshall had read it.
I think Laudrup was just a little bit annoyed with himself there because he saw the space and he saw the opportunity to provide the pass, and he just overhit it.
Gascoigne holding off Collins. Again, Gascoigne shows his displeasure with the referee. Thought he'd been fouled there. Collins to McNamara. This is McStay. Grant. Tom wants it out wide. McKinley is the overlapping player. A brave attempt to rescue it from McKinley. And don't forget that this Bell's Premier League match is the first of a double-header for you on Sky Sports 2 today, with Leeds United against Everton coming up after this. And then tomorrow on Sky Sports, it's Newcastle United against West Ham, as Newcastle have to try and regain their position at the head of the Premiership. That's from 7 o'clock tomorrow. Here, some of the initial tension has subsided. The players have settled themselves down. Rangers trying to control things. The ball from McLaren aimed at Clellan, but he couldn't keep it in play. Good vision by McLaren. Between them, these sides have had an 11-year domination of the Scottish League. Celtic haven't been this close to upsetting Rangers since they last won the title in 1988, 8 years ago. And since then, they've finished outside the top 2 every year. Here's Tom. McKinley. Rangers successfully holding off McKinley, and this is Brian Laudrup. Paul chasing onto it. And a foul on John Hughes by Stuart McCall. Well, whatever happens to Celtic this season, Tommy Burns has really turned the club around since he took them over. The runners-up slot in itself will be an achievement after their struggles of recent years. And the ball turned behind for a corner. Gordon Jury is all set to come on for Rangers with 12 minutes of the first half to go. Only just back from injury himself, Jury's had a long absence with hernia trouble, but he's all set to re-enter. Is this going to be a tactical switch? Because it looks as though it's going to be Craig Moore coming off. Maybe the man sacrificed. We'll have to wait to see. They're still pondering on the decision. Headed away by Miller. This is McStay who can hit them. Although he hit it venomously enough, it swings high over the bar. And now Rangers are making that change. And Moore as the player coming off. Jury comes on to take his place.
I can't see that being a tactical switch. I think that Moore obviously is limping a little bit and he's possibly taken a knock, and reported it, done the right thing, got off if it's troubling him. But it'll be interesting to see how Rangers readapt the system that they've been playing, because I can't see Gordon Jury slot straight into Craig Moore's position.
Rethink then for Walter Smith, brought about by Moore's problem. His outfield substitutes, both strikers, Eric Bow Anderson, the other one, and then he has a reserve goalkeeper in Colin Scott, so his options in making the substitution somewhat limited. But poor old Craig Moore doesn't have too many happy memories of Old Firm derbies. His second one ends after 35 minutes. His first appearance in an Old Firm derby ended with him scoring an own goal. has started out on that right-hand side. He's lost out to Van Hooijdonk, looking to put Tom through. Here's Miller. Laudrup. McCall. McCoist. Boyd has been useful breaking. That one stopped in its tracks by McCall. Referee's blamed for the challenge by Tom and Gordon Jury. Free kick to Rangers. Laudrup at the edge of the area. Here's Jury. Overrun by Jury. Jury on because Craig Moore has injured his ankle. Wise that the decision has been made so rapidly. Rangers really can't afford to take any risks in a match of this importance. This is Petric. Jury running straight into trouble with McKinley. And the offside flag up. McCoist furious about it. Miller too. Here's McLaren. Gascoigne. McCall. Allen trying to weave a way through from McCoist. Here's Collins. Good tackle by Miller. This is Laudrup. Tried to slip it back through to Miller. Hughes and Collins held him off, but the cross is in there towards McCoist. And the reach of Marshall there, absolutely vital for Celtic.
Laudrup has really performed very well, and he gets this, but a desperate threat, and a good ball in the middle, but very well dealt with by Gordon Marshall. He took the danger away for his defence there, but carelessness initially from John Collins. He lost out in a dangerous position.
Gordon Marshall, a player whose senior career actually began with Rangers. His father, Gordon Senior, was the Celtic goalkeeper in the 70s. McKinley. That was a very late challenge from Gordon Petric on Tosh McKinley. That, I think, amounts to a verbal warning, and that really will be one last warning for Petric, I would think.
Well, he certainly didn't miss McKinley here, and he's so late in the tackle. I think they can consider himself very fortunate not to have his name in the book, but all credit to the referee. He's kept a tight control in the game. He obviously doesn't want it to get out of hand, and till now he's been very positive in everything he's done.
O'Donnell. Good opportunist try from Phil O'Donnell. right in the path of the shot. John Brown. O'Donnell, having just been involved in that last attacking move, coming back to see to his defensive duties there. Given away a free kick, though, for the challenge on Cleland. And this, once more, is where Gascoigne's footwork may cause some harm to Celtic.
It's a real difficult ball for a defence to deal with, and McLaren gets up there in front of John Hughes, and I think John Hughes might be disappointed he didn't get more positively to the ball, but tremendous in-swinging delivery from Gascoigne, and McLaren's touch is just ideal and perfect.
Great header from Alan McLaren, and Rangers take the lead. 4 minutes from half-time. Gascoigne the provider.
It's been on the cards, Rob, in actual fact, because Gascoigne's influence the game has been immense. He looks at the real quality player out there, and any time he gets it, there's always danger. And really, at this stage in the game, I think it's fair to say that Rangers perhaps deserve the lead that they've just taken.
Celtic then with it all to do to turn the situation around. Alan McLaren's head reaching up to Gascoigne's free kick. And Gascoigne coming back to win the ball for Rangers. Celtic really haven't been allowed to get into their stride by this Rangers team. Much of the creativity has come from the Rangers side, and the two men earmarked before the game as danger men, Laudrup and Gascoigne, have been very influential. Brown. Here's Grant. McKinley. Here's Grant. McNamara. Held off by Cleland. The mood inside Ibrox has changed dramatically. Rangers fans jubilant at the breakthrough. The goals come just at the right time for them. Van Hooijdonk looking to set up O'Donnell. McNamara's attempt to get the ball in is cleared to Grant. Laudrup helps it out to Gascoigne. McNamara came back, bundled Gascoigne to the ground.
He's certainly been involved in everything, Paul Gascoigne, and no doubt there that he's brought down, but again, you've got to admire the quality and the skills of the man.
McLaren the scorer. And Petric now looking from the crease. Gascoigne is forward as well. Hughes in the way. Helped on by McCall. Here's Van Hooijdonk. McCall retrieves it well and sets Laudrup away. Trying to shrug off McNamara, then there's Hughes to face. use an imposing physical presence. Here's Gascoigne. And then there really was a scuffle between Gascoigne and McNamara. And now Jim McCluskey has to come in to sort that one out. Gascoigne unhappy about the close attentions that McNamara was paying him.
It disappoints me because I think he's got to accept that type of close marking, you know. There isn't an awful lot in it, but his reactions sometimes upset you, but
this is the positive side of Paul Gascoigne.
Tremendous ball again. It eliminates the defenders and it puts them right under pressure, and great timing by Alan McLaren. But he's got little sides to him, Gascoigne, that lets himself down, nobody else, because he's such an enormous talent.
Well, he's caused great joy for the Rangers bench, with Archie Knox celebrating. And he's taken the heat out of that last little flare-up by shaking hands with McNamara. And again, no need for cautions from referee Jim McCluskey, who's ruled the game firmly, but without having to draw cards from his top pocket. Recognised as one of Scotland's top referees. Goes, and Alan McLaren was the beneficiary of a Paul Gascoigne free kick. Not for the first time a Gaza free kick has a crucial bearing on a crucial fixture. At half-time in the derby, Rangers are leading Celtic by 1-0.
Ibrox Stadium, Rangers 1, Celtic 0 at the end of a lively 45 minutes. Alan McLaren's goal separating the teams, Andy.
And it looks like it's McLaughlin, it is, Richard. I thought they might change it. I felt they had to. And it's no surprise that Tommy Burns knows that he needs to take something from this game. And I thought they were a little bit predictable. You know, if there was one thing that maybe they could have been here, they might have been a little bit deep when they were defending the free kick, Richard. But once it's been delivered, and it's coming in like that, you can see the problem that Hughes has, because it's dipping in front of him. He's got absolutely no chance, and neither has Gordon Marshall. Probably the only place that Alan McLaren could have scored was where he actually put the header.
Not too many targets for Gascoigne either, were there? McLaren and McCoy's behind him, that was it.
Rangers have not overcommitted at all in the first half. They've been quite happy to soak up the pressure and say to Celtic, listen, if you want the 3 points badly enough, come and show us if you can beat us. At the moment, they haven't showed anything to suggest that they can break Rangers down. But I did say they were a little predictable, needed someone who's got a bit of flair. Little Brian McLaughlin has that flair. Now the thing is, can they get the ball to him, and can he test them? Because at the moment, Rangers are comfortable at the back.
And there is Paul Gascoigne, who we've thoroughly enjoyed watching for 45 minutes. Terry Venables amongst a big crowd at Ibrox today, running an eye over Gascoigne for Euro 96. Let's rejoin Billy McNeil and Rob Hawthorne.
And the first thing to tell you is that Celtic have made a change at half-time. John Collins, after his first match back following a groin problem, has been taken off, and Brian McLaughlin comes on to take his place, as he did in the 2 matches that John Collins had previously missed before this. Celtic then with it all to do and getting the second half underway. Rangers know that if they hang on here and win this match, despite all their pre-match protests that this game wouldn't be a title decider, there'll be an awful lot of work for Celtic to do to catch them up if they open up a 6-point gap. So plenty of incentive for Celtic in their reshuffled lineup. And this is Boyd. McLaughlin came short towards Boyd, hoping to get his first touch of the second half. He's advanced now towards the edge of the penalty area. This is McNamara. And has come off Miller for the throw-in.
You know, Rob, I think that Tommy Burns will be making that change to be a bit more positive and to hope that he could see Ryan McLaughlin run against Gordon Jury, but Rangers have countered that. They've switched Jury to the other side of the field and brought Alec Cleland across here.
McNamara hits it against Jury. It's McNamara with the throw-in. McLaughlin has gone across to that side now. No free kick given. It's a throw-in. And now the free kick has been given against Celtic. Well, you could see from the moment that this match began how Paul Gascoigne was fired up for it. That competitive aggressiveness of his, wanting to turn on the right sort of display for his watching England coach Terry Venables, and he's been involved in the crucial moment so far with a free kick, but Alan McLaren headed in to give Rangers their lead. Here's McCoist, Gordon Durie, Miller! Some goal that would have been.
It was a real positive run by Gordon Durie, right at the heart of the Celtic defence. And oh, Charlie Miller does so well there to control it, and just off target, but certainly a real let-off for Celtic in many ways.
Marshall vastly relieved to see that one from Miller go wide. Durie who set it up, and Laudrup is offside. But in the meantime, of more concern was the challenge in the build-up on Ali McCoist. It's left him needing treatment. Looked another good break that from Rangers, who started the second half very positively with Durie linking in.
Well, the substitution has certainly given them a more positive look. You know, taking off Craig Moore, who's a more defensive player, bringing on Gordon Durie, they're always going to have that ability to break forward more positively. And certainly they've looked eager for it since the start of the second half.
McLaughlin finally getting into it. Hughes. Tommy Boyd. McNamara wants it. Service is provided. This is Tom. And Gascoigne is pushing his luck, and he's pushed it too far this time. First booking of the match.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rash challenge. He's never going to get connection with the ball, but he certainly made connection with the player, and really he's been porting in danger, and I don't think that the referee had any other course of action to take than to book him.
It's a challenge on Tom by Paul Gascoigne that produces the first portion of the game. It's a very fine line, really, isn't there, between competitiveness and aggression.
Well, there is.
Strode the boundary.
He's not a natural tackler, is he? And when you do that type of thing, you're always liable to get yourself in trouble.
Almost in trouble there through O'Donnell, but the crowd of Rangers players blocking the shot. Boyd. Tom. And Gascoigne is still there holding back. Even though he's walking a bit of a tightrope now. Rangers have won the throw. Paul Gascoigne, using his silky skills to defy Tom and Van Hooijdonk. Rangers almost under more pressure though until Brown cleared. Strange ball back from McLaren that put John Brown under real pressure. Here's McNamara. McLaughlin going for it. McCall with a clearance. This is McKinley. And the post bustling McKinley off the ball. And McKinley's furious because he thought he should have had a corner.
I think even Tosh McKinley would concede there. It was good defending by Alan McCoist, and Rangers have worked very well as a team today. You know, whenever they've been under pressure, there's been no lack of blue jerseys round there to try and sort the danger out.
Gascoigne. Foul on him this time by Grant. Here's Laudrup. Given away to Tom. Van Hooijdonk. Burst on here from O'Donnell. Tom's in the middle if he can find him. Good work from Alan McLaren. Holds up Celtic for the time being. But there could still be a danger from the corner, particularly with Van Hooijdonk waiting at the edge of the 6-yard box. Well, it was an awkward one as it went spinning off Brown's head. And Gorham really had to keep his eye on it.
Andy Gorham starts the company here, but you see it's going to be difficult. He stays away from it. At the end of the day, takes all the heat out of the situation. But just there was a little second or two there where it looked tricky for Rangers.
McLaughlin. Caught by Petric. Celtic very busy trying to pull themselves back into the game. McLaughlin weaves away from Gascoigne, then hits it against Alex Cleland. All credit to Celtic after that scare provided by Charlie Miller. They've come out a lot more purposeful. With a throw in now off McCall. And it comes off Boyd for the throw in. Boyd. Gascoigne up with Grant. McStay trying to play behind the Rangers defence. Petric, I think, was expecting Gorham to come for that.
I think he might well have been entitled there, but at the end of the day, they broke up the situation again.
Here's Boyd. Looking for Van Hooijdonk. Was just beyond his reach.
It's a nice ball into the middle, and Van Hooijdonk in there again, but John Brown just shepherded him away, and there was never really any danger after that, but a little bit better timing might have caused a problem.
Crowd volume levels around Ibrox rise again. Celtic supporters lifted by this good spell of pressure, looking to release McLaughlin here. And Cleland holds him off. Brown saved the corner, but Celtic have won it back well. Header away by McCall. This is Grant. And it's Cleland this time in the way. Rangers defending in depth. Only McCoist and Laudrup forward. And McCoist turns away from Hughes. Now Cleland is supporting the attack. They've got to stay onside here. McCoist has to go through on his own. He was pulled to the ground by McNamara. And what does the referee do with Jackie McNamara? It's a yellow card.
McCoist does so well. He holds the ball up. He knows there's not a lot of support. I think he might well have seen that, but he noticed Laudrup going offside to go himself, and you know, Jackie McNamara might just be that little bit fortunate that the referee judged he wasn't the last defender. But great play by McCoy, and you know, it's a difficult time for Celtic because they've got to push forward and they're leaving those one or two little gaps at the back.
Gascoigne's already done some damage with one free kick, and this looks to be within his range. It's Gascoigne again. Not so harmful to Celtic this time. Jackie McNamara may reflect how fortunate he is to stay on the field, because McCoy was certainly looking for the goal-scoring opportunity. Can afford to have a little laugh and a joke about it now, but he knew that he had to take that situation on board himself, because the two players ahead of him were both offside. Here's Van Hooijdonk. 3 Celtic players in the box. Petric had to reach up for the header. And the clearance was by Brown.
Celtic are certainly pushing now, but there's been one or two little signs that they're starting to threaten that positive back division of Rangers, but at the moment they have worked very hard. McLaren, Petric and Brown have really worked for the money today.
Boyd. Tom couldn't get it beyond Gascoigne. Well, the referee had blown for the foul there on Paul McStay, and Celtic may have been looking for the advantage to be played.
Yeah, I think they might well have been entitled to look for that advantage, but you know, not credit to the referee. He's handled it. He's taken a lot of the tension out of the game, and who can complain?
And from next season, he'll be able to see if the advantage accrues before deciding whether or not to bring it back for a free kick. It is a Celtic free kick, and Paul McStay will choreograph things. Straight into Rangers territory. Powerful header away it was by Petric, and this is Gascoigne. Fury trying to rescue it in vain from Gascoigne's ball. Tom. Here's McNamara. Grant's gone outside him. McNamara looking for goal. But not too close at all. Scored 1 goal this season in the match against Hibernian, but didn't really trouble Gorham with that last effort. Boyd. Rangers' defensive resilience needs testing from Celtic, and the way the possession's going, they have certainly had enough of the ball to give Rangers a stern examination. But Rangers have the best scoring record and the best defensive record in the Premier League, so it won't be easy by any stretch of the imagination to break through a defence that's conceded just 16 goals in the league this season. Touch from Van Hooijdonk. Even without Richard Goff, McLaren is playing so well.
I think Celtic have had an upsurge in the second half, but they're still playing a lot of their football in front of Rangers defence, and I honestly do think they might have to try and get the ball forward that little bit quicker, because by playing so many passes at the back and in midfield, they're allowing the Rangers to get round behind the ball, and Rangers are giving them that space in front of them.
Here's McKinley. McLaughlin teasing his way through. With a big 6'5" striker like Van Hooijdonk in the Celtic lineup, you'd expect them to be playing it forward long and high, but he likes it played to feet, doesn't he?
He wants it played into his feet, and I think they've got to try and do that. Push him as far forward as they can, knock it in his feet, and allow the support to come from midfield areas, because, you know, at the moment, as I say, that they're not really disturbing unduly that Rangers back division.
Here's Tom. Clearance by McLaren. And Hooydonk was expressing confident noises about getting the better of a Rangers defence minus Richard Gough. He said he didn't expect to be monitored that closely for the entire 90 minutes, but so far he hasn't had a real sniff. Laudrup to Gascoigne. And Gascoigne might try and go it alone. Petric in the way. This is Hughes. McStay. Space here for Grant. Across from McKinley. Van Hooydonk. First opportunity he's had to attack a cross of that sort.
It's one of the first good crosses that he's had in that box that he can go and attack. It's just the right height for him. I really think that he should be hitting the target with that one, because it was a good area for him to hit, and he had lost his defender.
He scored in the 3-3 draw at Ibrox between the sides earlier in the season, the only occasion on the 4 previous meetings when Celtic have breached the Rangers' defence. Tom and Collins were also on target for Celtic that day. Free kick given against Laudrup. Taken to McKinley. McLaughlin. It's McKinley's cross. Van Hooydonk coming in again. McLaren's header away that time. Here's McNamara. Good spell of pressure from Celtic. And closer all the time to providing the sort of service that Van Hooydonk, who's clearly the danger man, wants.
Well, certainly Tosh McKinley's got himself into good position, and he's sent good balls into the middle, coming away from the goalkeeper to allow Van Hooydonk to go in there and attack.
McKinley again. And this time, Tosh McKinley has won the corner. Hughes will be a threat like Van Hooydonk from the corner. Rangers of the old firm trying to hold firm here against Celtic. And it was Hughes who came in as it flies over the bar. Well, Celtic will be really disappointed that they haven't turned that into a goal.
No, that's right, they have had that possession, but, you know, and while they've brought it that little bit forward, they still haven't unlocked that central trio. McLaren, Petric, Brown have been very good, and really Celtic's got to look for some little bit of inspirational play to get them a breakthrough.
Boyd. Every time he's been involved, it's been to set off an attack. McLaughlin. McNamara. Over Van Hooydonk's head and turned away by Petric. The pressure from Celtic is unrelenting, but Rangers are holding on. Tom. McLaughlin. McNamara's attempted cross coming off Miller. Run by O'Donnell. To is McStay. Grant. Celtic know that even if they do get an equaliser, a draw won't be of much use to them. They really want the win here. McKinley to McLaughlin. The call in the way. O'Donnell was trying to get the corner out of Gordon Petric, but he touched it last.
They've certainly put a lot more into the game in the second half, Celtic, and they are carrying the game further forward to Rangers. And you wonder if that Rangers defence can hold out, because while they haven't had any quality moves, they haven't got in behind as much. You just wonder how much pressure Rangers can absorb.
Celtic may have played the flair football this season, but Rangers have built up a reputation for digging in and holding on when even their performances have faltered. Free kick given against McCoist. Don't forget that later on this afternoon, more football for you coming from the FA Carling Premiership with Leeds United against Everton, and more Premiership football tomorrow night, Newcastle United against West Ham from 7 o'clock. Here in the Old Firm derby, it's Alan McLaren's goal that separates the two teams. Rangers currently poised to go 6 points clear in the table. A result that really would open up some clear blue water between Walter Smith's team and his nearest rivals. But these two sides really have cut themselves adrift of the rest. Celtic 21 points clear of Aberdeen, who are third. Cross aimed towards McLaughlin, but he's a tiny figure, and it was no real contest against the height of Goran.
He's been a star performer, Andy Goram, particularly in these Old Firm derbies, but he's not really been called upon to do too much this afternoon, and that must disturb Tommy Burns, because I think he would be looking for an awful lot more shots on target.
Well, as you can see, Celtic have had more attempts. Just the two on target. The session of the throw-in might give Rangers the opportunity to press at last in this second half. McCall. Boyd under pressure from Miller. McKinley trying to display some calm. Rangers suddenly showing some hunger for it. Gascoigne. Well, he tried to find the gap between O'Donnell and Hughes. Gascoigne crash lands.
He certainly goes at defender. Look at that. He's prepared to get right in the heart of things here. Eventually, pressure of numbers beats him, but he's always a threat when he goes and runs at defenders like that.
Is it to be yet another Gascoigne free kick? Looks as though he's going to leave it to his colleagues this time. Petric and McCall are both in close attendance. And it is Petric. Hits the wall, comes to Cleland. And he just couldn't knock that over the top of Andreas Tom. Laudrup is onside. And still Laudrup. Oh, it's a flying header! Well, how did that stay out from Gordon Dury. Looked a certainty for the second goal. Laudrup. And Cleland trying to get round the back. Marshall so alert, races from his line.
Brilliant skill from Brian Laudrup, but at the end of the day, what a good header from Dury, but what a save from Gordon Marshall. What a touch he got to the ball. Now, another old for him, Darby. He's had to watch Goro make these saves, but what a magnificent save he made there.
Tipped onto the post by Gordon Marshall to stop Gordon Dury adding to Rangers' lead. And that surely would have extinguished Celtic's hopes of a revival in this game. As it is, they're still very much in the match with a shout, and this is Tosh McKinley. And still McKinley keeps going, and still clearance by Brown, not too emphatic. Grant tried to work it through cleverly, Miller is cleared. This is Hughes. Holding off the threat of Laudrup. Really was an heroic save from Gordon Marshall that's kept Celtic in the game, and can they now profit with McLaughlin running forward? Again, the great strength of the whole Rangers team. McCoist came back to tackle, but immediately set off positively trying to catch Gascoigne's pass. Marshall, the real leader at the back. Gordon Dury really must have thought he'd scored his first goal in an Old Firm derby. Flying header. Here's Cleland. Gascoigne. Gascoigne having to hold off McStay. Brian Laudrup. To Gascoigne. Dury. Just wouldn't fall for him. Now a chase on here from McCall, and Boyd had to be very much on his guard there. The pressure just starting to tell again on Celtic. This is Dury. Backs it in hopefully towards McCoist. Headed clear to McStay. Grant just delayed for too long, and that allowed Miller to come back. Grant is still down while play continues around him. This is Cleland. Gascoigne, the lone Ranger striker up front, but they've decided to very sportingly allow Peter Grant to have treatment. Must have taken an awkward tumble when Miller was reaching back to make the challenge on him.
It was a challenge from Charlie Miller there. Charlie Miller forces his way past Peter Grant, but I think he went over on his ankle as he went for the ball there. But all credit to John Brown, you know, he's a very passionate Rangers player, and he saw the need to put the ball out sportingly, which I think always merits a little bit of applaud.
Challenge on Grant. He is all right again after the sporting act by Brown. Rangers get matters restarted, and it's Brown back in possession. Player who doubles his responsibilities in the first team, limited as they are these days, with looking after the reserve team at Ibrox. Marshall knows all about the urgency to get it forward, but Dury's there, and now Gascoigne is seemed to be through for Rangers, but the offside flag raised against him. Boyd. Stay. McLaughlin feeding Tom. Put it across and McLaren clears. So great awareness there to find Gascoigne. This is Laudrup. Miller had pushed on ahead, but Laudrup beaten off the ball by Boyd. Boyd's gone into the area now. This is Tom. Tommy Boyd. Chance here for McLaughlin. Completely missed his kick. And McNamara is in trouble here. He's already been booked. And the inevitable conclusion is that Jackie McNamara is sent off. Celtic, as if they aren't in enough trouble already, are down to 10 men.
Miller just gets the ball in front of Jack McNamara. He's a little bit rash away out there and is far away from his defensive duties as that, because really I think he could have allowed Charlie Miller to take that ball and then pushed him towards that sideline, and he courted danger, and I don't think the referee had very much option.
And now the task of reorganisation is on Tommy Burns' shoulders. He was planning to make a substitution anyway, and now that change will come to fruition. Looks like Andy Tom coming off and Morten Weghorst coming on to replace him. The big, tall Danish international. Well, Jim McCluskey has tried to referee the game pragmatically, but he was left with little option there but to send McNamara off. Miller is back on his feet. Gascoigne. Interesting to see how being down to 10 men affects Celtic. Sometimes it galvanises teams. This is Weghorst, the new man. Turned away by McCall. Miller, Laudrup was ahead, but he was in an offside position, so Rangers have to build more patiently with Gascoigne. Brown's back pass. McLaughlin just gave Gorham something to think about. Hughes. Brown ran into Weghorst. Jury's won the throw-in.
I think the opening off of McNamara, I think that changed Tommy Burns' mind, because I think he was going to take Phil O'Donnell off and put Weghorst on there, but he's obviously had to rethink that, and Andreas Tom has not really had a great involvement in the game, so he probably took him off. He'll play Van Hooijdonk up front on his own with little Brian McLaughlin maybe feeding off him a bit.
The goal is what Tommy Burns and the rest of the people in here decked out in their green and white are praying for. But at present it shows little signs of those prayers being answered. Weghorst fouling Gordon Durie. There's McLaren. And Miller could be through here. was tussling with John Hughes. Hopeful ball from Hughes, cut out by Cleland. Both managers refuse to accept that whatever the result today, the title is over. Celtic still have home games against Aberdeen, Kilmarnock and Falkirk to come. Hope to pick up maximum points from those games, as well as their trips to Motherwell, Hibs, Partick and Wraith. And in the meantime, they'll be hoping that Rangers stumble in their closing programme too. A more immediate task is to find something here. Boyd looking to get it across McLaughlin! And the shot comes from O'Donnell! It won't go, will it? It's hacked off the line by Gordon Durie. O'Donnell tried his luck after McLaughlin's effort had been blocked, and the ball refuses to cross the line for Celtic. McKinley. How rattled are Rangers by all that? This is Boyd. McStay to McLaughlin. Trying to tease his way past Petric. Van Hooijdonk. Grant linking up, looking for Van Hooijdonk with a header! And O'Donnell came in again. And for a man who a short time ago was about to be taken off by Celtic, suddenly he's playing a real part.
It's a dangerous ball into the middle. Van Hooijdonk uses height. A lovely flick onto that back post. And I think that Phil O'Donnell might be disappointed he didn't hit the target there. But the earlier one was a real chance. It's blocked there. When it comes back to in there, that's a mixed match. But even before that, Brian McLaughlin had the opportunity to put it in, and Celtic will be wondering if it's not going to be their day.
Well, had Gordon Durie not been standing on the line, Alan McLaren might well have scored at both ends in this match. The ball deflected back off him, and Durie hacked it away. Here's McStay.
All credit to Celtic, Rob. You know, even with 10 men, they've not allowed it to upset. They're still pushing forward. They're determined to try and get something out of this game, and you know, all credit to them for doing that.
Here's Boyd. Free kick given away by Durie, who was anticipating a quick free kick. Free kick taken by Grant. Hughes was in there, but it's cleared again. Rangers really battling hard for the cause. And an atmosphere of raw passion here at Ibrox. They're having to show great resilience. Now against Grant. McLaughlin just couldn't take it on board. And they were queuing up to clear that for Rangers. 4 Rangers players had suddenly floated forward, but Boyd holds off Gascoigne. Only one direction to look in now for Celtic. Looking for Van Hooijdonk. McLaren up with him. This is Weghorst. Stay all the way through for him. And he has won a free kick. Well, Celtic really have got to throw everything forward now. Tosh McKinley's the last man back, and he's halfway inside the Rangers half. They're queuing up to be the hero and to draw Celtic back into this game. And it's a good header, and it's in from Hughes. A dramatic equaliser for Celtic. Just like Rangers' goal, it's come from a free kick. Just like Rangers' goal, it's come from a defender. John Hughes, the hero.
Really, Rangers' defence are all in the mix up here. And at the end of the day, John Hughes gets a free header to go. Beautiful header, directs it into the corner, and really the goalkeeper's no chance. But, you know, Rangers, having said so much about how well their back division have played, they'll leave a big gap there, and John Hughes takes advantage of it, and Celtic are back in this game with a vengeance.
Just goes to prove, doesn't it, that you never write Celtic off. They were 2 minutes from going out of the Scottish Cup last week, and they got 2 goals in the final couple of minutes against Dundee United. And their famed resilience has seen them to an equaliser here. And who knows what dramatic leg twist this match might yet hold. Hughes' goal suddenly puts Rangers' championship aspirations back on the line. They need something else from Gascoigne now to Rangers. McCall off the bar, and the follow-up header is just right as well, but McCall went so close there.
You know, it's a corner that outstrips the Celtic defence. Stuart McCall gets up so well, directs the header so well, so positively. And only the crossbar. He wasn't far away from there for getting Rangers back into lead, but you know what a game we've got in our hands now. Yeah, I think it's time. You know, it's difficult in a game like this to pick a man of the match, and I toyed with Alan McLaren because he's played so positively at the back, but at the end of the day, the genius and the inspiration provided by Gascoigne and the quality of his passing, the excitement of his play at times, he for me has been the outstanding personality, and he's my man of the match.
Gascoigne then the Bells Premier League man of the match. But Celtic down to 10 men, remember, after the sending off of Jackie McNamara, have come back into this match magnificently. They may have to survive a late onslaught still. Jury's got behind McKinley. Laudrup, McCoist, Gascoigne, they're all queuing up in the box. It's straight across. And much relief that it was cleared. Rangers, having gone to sleep from McStay's free kick, really going for it now. Petrich's cross, headed away by Hughes, the goal-scoring hero. This is Brown. Gascoigne, McCoist, real chance! Magnificent opening for Ali McCoist. Walter Smith and everyone else can't believe it.
A magnificent pass through by John Brown, but what about that flick from Gascoigne? And I think Alan McCoist will be disappointed he didn't hit the target there. He controls it well, it's in front of him, it's setting up nicely for him there, and misses a golden opportunity.
You'd have banked on him to score, wouldn't you? Such a trusty scorer in front of the target in Old Firm derbies. 25 he's got in this fixture, which is just 2 short of Jimmy McGrory's record. Just waited too long. McCall's challenge, McLaren's clearance, Jury trying to put Laudrup through, and McKinley in the way. Here's Petrich. Laudrup this time is offside. Celtic holding their line and squeezing up to catch Laudrup offside. Here's Boyd. Well, Rangers thought that they could be as good as celebrating their title tonight. A draw, while not the best result for Celtic, may just leave Rangers a little more uncertain and uneasy at the pinnacle. This is Brian Laudrup. Miller was coming back. It's Cleland challenging. But Gordon Marshall making the save. And if Celtic hang on for a point, we shouldn't forget Marshall's contribution, that brilliant save he made from Gordon Durie earlier in the game when he tipped that header onto the post.
He certainly performed the save of the day, didn't he?
It's a point each for the Old Firm rivals, thanks to John Hughes, who can hardly believe his contribution. 3 minutes from the end, his header earned the point that Celtic thought had slipped away after Alan McLaren had given Rangers the lead 4 minutes from half-time. Both goals scored by defenders, both goals coming from free kicks. Ali McCoist may look back ruefully on that late chance that he had to win the game when he blasted the ball wide, but Gordon Marshall just as much a Celtic hero as Hughes. That header from the save from Gordon Durie, absolutely vital in earning the point. Paul Gascoigne with his flicks and trickery, a man-of-the-match performance from him, and the free kick that led to Rangers' goal. Ultimately, the Rangers supporters will be disappointed at the points that slipped away, and they may be looking a little more anxiously now at the run-in programme. But on St Patrick's Day, Celtic, who wouldn't have taken a draw before the game, only too happy to in the circumstances that it came about. Hughes' headed equaliser after Celtic had been reduced to 10 men by the sending off for a second bookable offence.